Hi there, Laura Swan here. I'm a women's transformational coach and a therapist and leadership mentor. And I want to first say Happy New Year. I hope that you have had an opportunity to reflect on your year that's passed and to really sit with your vision for 2019. If you have not had a chance to do that, I'm going to share an opportunity for you to join me for some visioning in the not too distant future. I'll be leading an online live women's circle that you can join, so stay tuned and I'll share about that at the end of this video. For now, I want to talk about a very powerful process that can help you right now in stepping into the most true and highest version of yourself for 2019. So one thing that's very common for the new year is that we set goals and we set intentions, we set New Year's resolutions. There's a lot of visualizations about what it is that we want to create and what we want to become, and all of these things are very powerful, they're very potent. The practice I'm going to talk about today is slightly different, although with the same intention of wanting to set goals and do things that are aligned with your highest self for this year. But it's a process called visioning. I'm going to give you a very simplified version of it today so that you can practice it at home. And if you'd like to be guided through a more expansive, a little more juicy version, then I hope you'll join me for my visioning workshop for women that's happening soon. So the visioning process is something that was originally created by Reverend Dr. Michael Bernard Beckwith, who was in The Secret. You might have seen The Secret. And he created a process called visioning. And so I teach something that was inspired by this process. It's more for women and for really coming up with what your highest aligned life is from your feminine soul. So I do borrow some of what he did and have my own way of teaching it. So I first want to honor him for his process and what he created. And what I like to do with women is allow you to tap into asking your soul, asking your inner wisdom versus really pushing through with your mind and trying to figure out, like, well, what do I want to do this year? Like, what are my intentions? As I said, all very important. That's very important to do, to use your mind to set goals and to get clear on what you need to do to achieve them. That's a little bit more of a masculine way of goal setting and achieving things, which is vitally important for us to be able to do that. A little of a feminine twist is actually asking and receiving, what is my soul's highest path for this year? Listen to what you receive in that inquiry versus trying to figure it all out yourself. So a lot of what I teach and share in the work I do is that we are guided. We are divinely guided. We are guided from an internal source of wisdom. We may feel disconnected and lost sometimes, but it's not because it isn't there. It's because sometimes we lose our way and we lose our practices that help us to connect to this incredible power that we have inside to be guided by the highest wisdom possible, the deepest wisdom possible that we could ever hope for. We all have this ability. And it's allowing ourselves to go into a receptive state, to put aside the mind, to put aside all the goal-oriented achieving energy that we have inside of us and just listen. What is my soul's highest path for 2019? And take some time to get quiet and listen to what you receive. So I'm going to give you 3 questions that I'm going to recommend you ask yourself this year, and you practice this mini visioning process. So the 3 questions are, first one, what is my soul's highest path for 2019? What is the highest path for me for 2019? And then listen to what you receive. Have a journal, take some moments to meditate if you'd like, and however you want to receive the information, whether it's through writing and journaling down what comes through, or just listening in the quiet, you can do that. But that's the first question. What is my soul's highest path for 2019? Now, the soul's highest path may not be exactly what you expect. Your highest path this year might be that you really need to rest, that you need to stop pushing so hard and stop burning yourself out and achieving all these goals, right? or pushing so hard trying to achieve them. Your soul's highest path may be that this is a year of more downtime, of actually allowing yourself to move more slowly. So that's what I said. You might not get the answer you expect or even the answer that you want. But this process, it's based in trust. It's based in trusting your higher wisdom, your soul's higher wisdom, to give you the truth of what it is you really need that's going to bring you the most in alignment with your deepest, truest soul purpose. So these questions are going to allow you to listen to that. Second question is, what is it I need to let go of in order to step into that highest purpose? What is it I need to let go of? And then listen again, journal. What do you receive? And then the third question is, what must I step into? What parts of myself must I cultivate or step into in order for that highest purpose to be made possible? So these three questions, though they are simple, they are very powerful. And if you allow yourself 15 minutes, 20 minutes of space to ask the question, receive, and listen, I know that you'll get some guidance for yourself and your own soul's highest purpose this year. And if you like this, if this feels like it's supportive for you, then please join us. You'll see a link in this bottom of this video about how to join our Women's Visioning Circle online for free. And I hope you'll join us this year to help get really connected to your own soul's highest purpose and join a group of amazing women from all over the world who are coming together to do visioning in this collective energy of the feminine rising. And join us for this very powerful circle to start off your new year right.